Hey guys, welcome in. Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Welcome to day 7,805 in the hardcore world. If you're on YouTube, you're absolutely scammed because my stream title or my thumbnail says 7,810. We're gonna get there later in the stream though. Snazzy, welcome in. Hey Looney, how was your weekend? Dude, busy, like hella busy actually. But also good. I got a lot done. I ended up doing so much more in UHCG episode 3 than I low-key thought I would. But I'm crossing the last things of my list of what I want to do recording-wise. And then, it's done. It's already being edited, which is crazy. Crafty, am I ready for Minecraft Live? I'm excited. I'm low-key hoping that we get, some Ocean Game Drop announcements. And I think we might. Guys, before we get into it today, I'm actually looking at what we're gonna have to do, and we might have to cover a bigger area in snow than I expected. So to make this river look right, which is a new ice boat race, we might have to start here. That's a big chunk of snowy landscape, but could be worth it. Thank you so much for working on it. It's such a gift. I'm excited for that whole series. I want to make it the best I can make it. It would look really good if we connected to this area over here, so we might have to do it. Carl Roblox, welcome to the stream. Sarah, Gravestone's Corner, MJK, Teach of Sai, Fahim, welcome in. I see Amala Perry and Ashwat are here as well. Guys, welcome in. Tiff Inez, welcome to the stream as well. Good afternoon. You, good morning, me. That works. I had to think about how to pronounce your name. Oh, whoa. Take it easy, Phantoms. Not doing that. Dude, yeah, I think it should come from right around here. It's a big investment, though, time-wise. I'm here ultra early today. Hell yeah. We could sorta, cheapskate it. Go through here. We're gonna have to, regardless of what we do, we need to sort of take that mountain with us. We gotta get up there. That's a given. Oh, that is not my sugar box of snow layers. What's under here? A squid. Interesting. All right, we're gonna drop some of this stuff in here that we're not. Oh my god, dude! I have so many tools in my inventory. Why is that? This is absurd. That's way too many. Low-key, guys, if you have never organized your e-chest, you should probably do that. I did it for the first time, and it's a big upgrade. It helps a lot. Sam, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. Appreciate it. Okay, guys, I think we're gonna let's start from here. First order of business is just mark a line. And then the line is going to dictate where the snow goes. Once we have the line, we're going to see if I need to change it. I might have to change it immediately. Let's start it here. Once we have the line, we're going to does it go here? Oh, it should totally go from this little... I don't think I made this. This is still natural cold. So this is where it starts. Once we have the line, we're going to start working with snow golems to expedite the process by a lot. But for the first line, I think we just gotta get up there. Guys, I finally watched that 1,000 player simulation Rich and Poor by Ish. The video that everybody's been raving about for the past 2 months. It's been out for 2 months. That thing has 23 million views in 2 months. Absurd numbers. But holy hell, what a good video. It's insane. Does snow melt when it rains? RBNA? In real life it does. In Minecraft not so much. You have to be careful. You can melt it with light level if you're silly. Oh, hey, totally, that's true. That's paradox. I think this line actually needs to go from here. But we can adjust that later. Fire, yo, welcome in. Thank you for being here. But it's like that video is crazy good. If you guys have not watched it, like just trust me and like trust everybody, or trust me like I trusted everybody saying it. 1,000 players, rich and poor, one of a kind. It's such a good story. It's so well made. The editing is crazy. The story low-key carries though. 7, you're gonna eat dinner? Just keep yapping because I'm taking notes. Go on. Sure, dude. I'll be here. I'll be yapping. We got a bunch of snow layers to play. Yapping shall be involved. Ghost, welcome in. I want more of your videos. They're so good every time I watch them. I want more. When is new one coming? Ghost. So, I like 2.5 weeks for the new UHCG episode. That's what we're shooting for. I don't know 100% if we're gonna get that yet, because like it's an ambitious timeline. I'm not completely done recording, but all that is left to record for me is actual gameplay. Because like, here's an interesting thing about UHC generation. So a lot of what I do never ends up on the screen, because like the way that happens is like I want to leave surprises and mysteries and content for the like person or people after me. And to be able to do that, I need to like not show you guys. So like there's part of that world that I show you, so you can kind of figure out what I did. But there's whole like projects that I never actually show. And those projects take resources to make. So then there's a whole bunch of resource collection, and like there's like a dude. I'm not even gonna tell you. I should just shut up. It's gonna spoil things. But like it's a lot of work. But I'm gonna have a really good run, and I'm gonna leave some cool things for when I'm gone. Will the UHCG world be available for download? Thoughty-sec? No, I don't think it will ever be available for download until the series is over. Main reason is that like it's full of hidden secrets. And the moment we make a world download available, spoilers everywhere. Because people are just like, when I released that puzzle for my season 1 hardcore world, the first thing that happened is people try to data scrape every container in the world and just like give all the answers to everything. That's not what we're looking for with UHCG. Like part of the beauty is the not knowing. It's the mystery. You mean when it's over? When it's over, there probably will be a world download. When is it over? When is UHC Generations over? So you guys might not know this if you're just finding out about the series in recent weeks. But there's a mechanism for it to be over. There's a room in the world where there's a door underground at bedrock level, and there's a sign in that room, and that says if you want UHC Generations to end, walk through this door. And then like through the door you can see that there's a room behind it, and in the room behind it there's another sign that says something about like no turning back once you keep walking. And nobody's been through those doors. I haven't looked, so I don't know what will happen. I just know that Moai, like the guy who started it, he just set it up to have a official ending. Hopefully we don't find out what that is for a good few years. I think we can go here. Looney, what's your real name? I go by Walter White. That's not even super far from the truth. Real name? Never thought about that. That's kind of funny, right? How you just know someone by their online alias, and you never really think about anything beyond that point. Very normal thing. I think we need a little zigzag here. Actually, I think we need to go left a little bit earlier. Let me trim the line a little bit. Guys, while we're making this snow layer line, I gotta think about a Point Crow video that I saw a while ago, where I think he's playing Zelda Breath of the Wild in a straight line. This is like a common challenge. Like there's a bunch of people that have done like beating games in straight lines, but Point Crow was doing one, and it was just, the dude is funny, and like the video was good. So he was just like, he's sort of I don't know if he did it or his chat did it realistically, but at some point the line got turned into a godlike entity, so it was a deity. And he started yelling out things like, the line giveth and the line taketh away, when he got something he needed, or it was like just outside of the line, or he had to like retry a save because it failed. And then like next pass through, the item was not on the line and he needed it anymore. It was a beautiful watch. Okay, this is better. We sort of wiggle it over there. Bro, why you got 3 netherite ingots? That's steak. What do you mean? Looney UNCG video is fire. Thank you. I'm already excited for you guys to see the new one. Breath of the Wild was the reason you started gaming, Snazzy? I still have not played Breath of the Wild. It looks amazing though. Okay, let's see. Dude, that's a big snowy area. But I think we might have to commit to it. Let's do it. Let's do it. We're gonna start with the trees, guys. We have a strat to do this. I think it's gonna involve like a lot of bee hopping and a lot of wind charges. Also, probably a lot of dead phantoms, oh my. It doesn't really matter if I like place a couple snow layers more on a tree, as in it's not completely flat. So it can kind of go bonkers with the spam clicking. And I probably like should try to find like a pretty quick way to do this, because otherwise we're gonna be here for a long time. Why don't you use snow golems, Rupa? I'm 100% gonna do that, but they don't work great on the trees. So we're gonna start with the trees, and then once the forest area is done, or the swamp trees are done, we'll move on to snow golems. It is the winning strategy, snow golems and leads. And nowadays the leads are not that tricky to make anymore. Not that it really matters if you've almost 8,000 days into your hardcore. Guys, 8,000 days is actually, it's coming up, dude. It's not that far away. Wow, I didn't even know there was a 4th phantom. Bro was in stealth mode. Make an iron golem city, but the intruders are the warden. Could be a cool aesthetic. I don't think it trumps the rest of the things on the list of what needs to be built. Guys, I think the number one time saver here, if we want to get the trees done fast, is just not allow me to take out my mace. It's gonna slow me down so much. Bring a fence to the base. Dude, I would if they didn't make those horrendous screaming noises. But they're actually hella annoying. Oh my. Whew. Okay, scratch what I said earlier. I need to occasionally take out the mace. I landed on purpose. It's a time save. This tree is probably the worst one because mobs can actually pathfind up to it. Bro, go away! Oh my god. Still way up. Stop! Dude, I swear that's the most zombies I've ever seen in one tree. Oh my, that was actually smooth, except it didn't work. Yo, Zan, welcome in. Looney can all catch a break. It's gonna be daytime in a little bit. We're gonna be fine. Oh my god. She actually hit me with the slowness and the poison. This witch about to make me come out of this tree. How did that witch actually get up here? Did it start climbing? That's rather outrageous behavior. I mean, if it's a spider, I get it, but just climbing up the vines is kind of wild. Divine Goat, or Divine D-Goat, welcome in. What you doing? And keep up the good work. Yo, thank you. Today we're actually expanding. Dude, wait, I gotta make sure. Do I have a boat? I do have a boat. Last week we made the ice race, like the ice boat racetrack, go all the way from main base to world spawn. However, it goes through an area where it shouldn't be frozen over. Now, there's two ways to fix that visually. A, we remove the ice boat racetrack, or B, we make everything else snowy. I think you guys know which direction we're going. Did we have the most adventurous mob of the entire stream in like the first little bit with that witch climbing up the tree, or are we gonna see something more outrageous? Penguin, welcome to the stream! And Mr. Moneymaker, thank you for the follow. Bab888, thank you for the follow as well. Dude, for a second I thought I saw a zombie on a cow. Like, I know it's not possible, but it still made me look twice. Dude, I'm getting better with the B-hobs. Over the last, like, month, I've improved, like, so many, like, weird little finicky movement mechanics. Will I watch Minecraft live? It's Saturday, right? I think I will watch it. Is it, like, right after stream time? I'll probably go and watch it while I make dinner. I don't think we're gonna watch it live on stream. Oh, dude, that was actually beautiful. Except for the maze countdown just wasn't ready yet. Would I recommend hardcore or normal survival for most people? I think it really comes down to personal preference, but like, I think hardcore could be a cool experience for everyone. Even if you feel like maybe I'm not that good and I won't survive very long, just playing the game with like that fear factor is really interesting, I think. It just, everything hits a little bit different. This guy has been following me like the entire time. They look so flipping cool with fresh animations on. Montgomery, welcome in. Did you guys know that cruise ships are the perfect setting for a horror story? Oh yes, that is actually great. Since there's no escape, that works as a pretty good story driver. Did I throw out something that I shouldn't have thrown out? Oh, that looks valid. Looney didn't know about weapon cooldown for 100 plus days. Dude, it's way worse. It was 300 days. I was so bad at the game. The only reason I survived is because I was careful. Like that's honestly a great way of playing and doing things. And that too makes it really fun. That you have to just watch yourself. Okay. Oh. Completely beamed the wind charge here. Let's actually go this way. Once we do that like outside line of trees, we don't really have to worry about which one is next. I think, maybe I don't even go for this straight line, and I just go to like the most convenient tree at all times. Actually, no. Let me do this line, because after we do this line, we'll know when we get to like the border of the area, because we'll have a tree in the way that's already done. Sammy, welcome to the stream. And Astra Lydia, welcome as well. Where's the guy that usually asks you to say something in a funny voice? Dude, I think he left. As in, he went on his mission that he was getting ready to do. I think it was September 9th or something. That's the only reason why I said it at all. Because it was an outrageous request, of course. But he'd been asking for 4 years. And I thought that sort of dedication deserves a reward. Yoda streams, welcome in. Ooh, guys, I learned another shortcut on Parkour Spiral. If we do it like later in the stream, I'll probably bean it. And I can't really bean it because it's a fairly consistent one. I definitely do think I need a little bit more practice, but I might actually hit it first try. It saves about 2 seconds. And 2-second save shortcuts are risky. Because, like, if you don't get the time save, you're definitely looking at a time loss. Like, there's no way to compensate. Some shortcuts are so effective that you can essentially try them twice and still be as fast. Not that one, though. Michelle, do I only play on streams? No, sometimes I play off stream to just prepare so we don't get stuck in the project for too long. These months, though, I only play on stream. Because when I'm playing off stream, I'm working on Ultra Hardcore Generations. And that I only play off stream. Oh, the reason for that choice, guys, to just do UHCG off stream, like, I really thought about streaming it. Because I understand that it's cool to, like, see the live action happen in that world. And, like, be there if I discover a secret or something. But I figured that, like, it's actually, it makes for way better videos if I do the things and, like, have them fully fleshed out and have the story fleshed out. So you guys get it as a full surprise. We're getting there, we're getting there. HG Gangsta. I saw the line you said first and I already knew it was you. Welcome in. I remember, like, way back when, asking Clown about the concept of a 360 and whether it was pointless. And he said the only thing you need to be able to do is get a clean 180. Because, like, somebody's never more than a 180 spin away from you. HG Gangsta, dude, thank you for the gifted sub. I appreciate it. Went out to Caring with Colors. We're gonna put HG Gangsta in the book. Guys, I'm gonna be transparent and honest with you guys today. I've been working like a mad lad for the past week, and then today I got up at like 6-ish to just start recording UHCG again. After that, I went to the gym, and then when I came back from the gym, I just immediately go back into recording more UHCG, and then eventually I just crashed and I had a little 30-minute power nap. It was really nice, but I'm somewhat still in the process of waking up from that. Power naps are great, but they're also dangerous. Sometimes they work, and sometimes they backfire. Also, like, it was a proper power nap in that I maybe had like 20 minutes to sleep. Now you're here, right? Because I was scheduled to be here. Guys, after, like, I did so many other things over the past few days. Like, I've been recording, but also I've been organizing a heap of things, and it looks like there's a really, really big chance that we're doing a full live recording Naked and Afraid event before the end of the year. It will be like a shorter season, most likely. But all of it is live streamed, which I think would be really, really cool. Hope you're gonna have some relaxing time soon. I actually, I have an accountant's meeting on Monday. Like, I know that's not the first thing you think of when you think relaxing time. But that meeting is, like, my accountant is located where my parents live. Which is like 2 hours away. So we'll go a day early and grab dinner there on Sunday. I'll do an early bird stream on Sunday, so you guys can already consider that. Won't be live at the usual time on Sunday because then I'll be in the car. Or maybe I'll already be there. I'll probably be in the car. But there's going to be some chill time around that. All players at the same time live? That would be crazy. Yeah, 100%. If we do a live season, like streaming it is going to be a requirement. So you'll literally have everybody who's like on the server live at the same time, and I think that will like we'll cook a mechanic that sort of splits everybody a little bit. Do you need to have 10 streams open at the same time? I mean, you don't have to watch all of it like at once. Guys, it'd be crazy though, because like if you have like everybody in Naked and Afraid live at the same time doing like a recording and a cannon goes off, I feel like everybody's gonna start hopping streams just trying to figure out where it happened. Which should low-key be epic. Like a cannon goes off and everybody gets like a viewer spike, and then immediately like everybody's scanning to the next stream to figure out what happened. That'd be epic. That'd be epic. Just make sure everyone uploads the VODs. Oh, dude, yes, we should totally like consider that too. Wait, I'm tired. There's a live Naked and Afraid? It's Nancy? Yeah, we're probably going to organize one before the end of this year. Wait, guys, I saw a bunch of like crazy wind charge and maze tech. Let me see if I can just, while we do gameplay, try to learn a bunch of those. There's a certain angle you can do that wind charge at where you fly way higher with your elytra. Montgomery, can I believe you're still on episode 3 of Naked and Afraid? Catch up, dude. Try to finish before Cloud has posted everything. Now it's actually faster, and now I don't have to consider his line anymore. He makes some progress. Naked and Afraid but PvP is on sounds like a cool and interesting and exciting idea, until you realize that everybody is a 2-hit kill, and like, it's just gonna be over in minutes. Naked and Afraid, but PvP is on, turns into Clownpeer's Let's Play, but doesn't upload. Guys, I should stop bashing Clown. He's actually posting now. Revive mechanism might make it interesting, Parav. I think I'm fiercely against survival or revival mechanisms, because I think one of the coolest things about Naked and Afraid is that it's so unforgiving. Like there's no, that's what makes it feel like there's real stakes and there's real impact. Is that people just die like without a chance to redeem themselves, and that's kind of brutal, because like it means your favorite POV might be out of the series in like 2 seconds. At the same time, that's why it's tense to watch, and that's why it's interesting to watch, because you literally don't know what can happen at any moment. And I think it's super important for a series to keep that in. As soon as you add like a second chance mechanism, I think that's going to hit quite different. I think one thing that could be super interesting is like either a fake cannon sound or a cannon that doesn't fire. But I don't like the idea of it being RNG. I think the player should have like a role in whether it does or doesn't fire. What am I doing, TV Destroyer? So that icy area there got extended into an ice river that goes all the way to the main base. Reason being that I can now ice boat all the way from base to world spawn. I really wanted that for a while now. But to sell that, like, we can't have an icy river just in a warm biome, or at least not a cold biome. So we're gonna have to cover all these trees in snow. And then once we've done that, we're gonna have to drag a bunch of snow golems like all around the place. Both of those things are gonna be a little bit time consuming, but they're also gonna be worth it. Maybe if they're killed by a mob, don't fire by natural causes. They do. Nah. I'll figure something out, guys. Trust the game master. Dude, I'm really enjoying like the game design of it all. The trying to figure out what mechanics will make for a good series. Minesweeper Man, just remember this Saturday, we'll hopefully get to if there will be a netherite beacon in this world. Guys, I think there's a really small chance of us getting any information on 122. I don't think that's happening. I think we'll get information on multiple game drops, and that's like the Minecraft life for this time. I'm excited. Like, I want to know what's in the drops, but I don't think we'll know about 122. No, Fire, this is an absurd theory. Fire is saying that they might have accidentally baited everybody with the Ender Cup, and then they realized what they did, so now they're stalling with drops to actually be able to cook up the end update. There's no way. It was in development well before. Honestly, I think 122 is end update, and I also think they've been working on it for years now. Honestly, like the end update is going to be as big as the Nether update was, and the Nether update did like a lot for just popularity of the game. I'm stoked though on the new strategy where we get like the drops all the time, because it's lots of cool content. It's cool stuff to look forward to, and also by making it so that things can be a game drop rather than a full update, they don't have to hold out on like cool features until they manage to cook a whole update around it. That just makes sense and is coherent. Very relaxing to watch. The Experimenter, yo, thanks. We're actually like we're chilling today because we got to do like a repetitive thing but sometimes it just needs to happen. So we're placing snow on trees until this entire area starts looking like a coherent world again. Really appreciate that you really read and answer questions. You don't change that. TV Destroyer, yo, thanks, dude. No, I'll try to like always talk to you guys, or with you guys rather than like just broadcasting. I think they should add another place to go, like a whole new biome, because you have collecting issues. I mean, even with without a whole new biome, you'll get new stuff to collect for sure. Oh my god, guys, did you see that? I just found a rhythm on this tree. I just felt it click. We're gonna be so much quicker now. All of a sudden, the pattern just made sense. Snazzy, thank you, dude. I'm happy that you guys like it here. Over the last little while, guys. Eric just said somebody saw my search history and saw Naked and Afraid Looney. How do I save myself? Dude, you get him to watch Naked and Afraid. That's the best solution for everyone involved. What you could also do is there's still red team posters available, so you could also just order a red team poster and then you can point at the poster and say it's this. Don't worry about it. Dude, I'm just locked in on these snow layers. Projector Net, I need to sit down and finish my storage, but I'm so distractible that I've been working on one by storage system. Wait, you stopped working on your storage because you started working on a different storage? Is this what you're saying? That does not sound right. Dude, that wind charge made me go way higher than a normal jump. I gotta figure this out. Guys, there's some tech. Should we just like try it after this treat? There's some tech that gets used in Maze PvP where people just yeet themselves way off the ground with their first wind charge. Is it just that? Okay, that's one. You can also do elytra boosting is a thing. Which is that. That's kind of sick. Oh my god. I just had a realization and then I had another realization and the second one was I can't tell you about it because it's incredibly spoiler heavy. But also I'm excited about what I just realized. Okay. Yeah, that fire. Trisha, welcome to the stream. Oh my god, I yeeted my EHS. Dude, that's weird. Visper Gaming. I've played Maze for about a year. Trick is to get momentum first. I like to jump with Elytra. Like I'm going to B-Hop and then Elytra boost. Okay, that kind of works. Akil and Creeper Seed Cake. Thank you guys for the follows. Honestly, I think it's I gotta just look at this clip that someone sent me. They were good, like at Maze. I think they were high tier 3 or something. It just like the execution on it was so clean that it was hard to see what was going on. Write it down so I don't forget about what I just realized. Oh, there's no way I forget about it. $50 to tell you guys what I just realized? Ain't no way. Spoiler would go crazy. It's not worth it. I just jumped without my Electron. Dax, welcome in. Hey, Lunite's heading into deposition in a second, but want to stop by and say howdy. Yo, dude, thank you for dropping by. Good luck. I hope it goes well. Snazzy, will I tell you guys later when I've made it what I realized? Sure, but like you're gonna see that in like the first quarter of 2026. It's gonna be a while. Guys, like I have so many cool things cooking now. I feel a little bad recently for like this is probably gonna sound stupid to you guys. But recently I felt a little bad about like the content of the stream. In that we're sort of just doing like little random projects, chores, and it's a bit chaotic what we're doing in the hardcore world. The reason behind it is that I'm just working on so much content that the hours in a week that I normally sort of prepare for streams, they're just gone. Like those hours and some more are just being invested into making things for like the next month or even next year. But on the other side of that same coin is that at no point in my YouTube career so far have I had more exciting things sort of in the oven than I have right now. And it's just getting crazier by the month. And I'm really flipping excited for like all the cool shit that's coming up. You guys are gonna love it. You're like I think 2026 is gonna be a really, really big year for us. It might just be peak. We just like hanging out with you. That's awesome. Thank you. I know that it's okay because like I understand that you guys are just like if you weren't having a good time you wouldn't be here, right? It's pretty simple. But like to me it's cool though because I want the streams. I kind of feel like if you guys take time out of your days to come and watch the streams, I want to give you a little bit more than I can right now. But at the same time, I don't worry about it one bit because like it is so gonna be worth it. So it's the easiest trade-off ever. It's like a really simple decision. Snazzy Revoluni 2026, you get it. You actually get it. We've had a good precursor year for Revoluni. Nishan, I've not been to the world border. Have you seen the world? Because the main reason that I haven't been to the world border is like it's too cool far from the world border, being right here. Andrew, dude, thank you for the $5 dono. I wanna make sure I get your whole name. And it was like, maybe my chat is small. I don't know. Couldn't really see it. Doesn't really matter. We're gonna put you in the book. Thank you for the $5 dono. You remind me how much fun Minecraft can be after getting past the beginning stage of the game. Difficult to build all the farms over and over. Okay, so I think solve it by doing two things, which are very different. Some farms, just don't worry about them too much and go for the simple solution. I like a perfect example of this one is like making a proper good looking wither skeleton farm is an insane amount of work, and I would probably advise against it if you've already done it once. Instead, just go for the ENX04 version, which is like way quicker to set up, and it will have you covered, because like how many wither skulls do you need realistically? And then for some other farms, just go kind of overboard. Like make them way cooler than they need to be. Like my snow farm over here. Snow farms can fit in a 4x4x4 block area. Even smaller. But this here is my snow farm just because I like the idea that it would look cool. Just pick and choose. Sort of make the farm either the project or make it the most insignificant thing and just like hide it away. But it's somewhere where you're never gonna look for it. Sarah, yo, thank you for the $10 dono as well. Happy Thursday. Like the stream for the Revoluni. Guys, do it. Do it. Do it. I'm watching you. Do it. We're gonna put Skepti in the book as a bonus name as well. Personally, I clearly have ADHD. Undiagnosed, but I can be pretty sure. Skepti, I like that probably should not get in the way of playing Minecraft. It might actually help you. Logo, that's so true. Are you talking about the farm advice? You gotta just like there's no right way to do something. Just think of what you want and why. And if you take a moment to think about it, you can make a better decision. And sometimes the better decision is just like, dude, get the resource you need. Don't worry about it. I would advise to not like if you're gonna make an ugly farm that you don't like, put it in a location where it's hidden from sight. Like, what I'll do sometimes is just empty out if it's like an insignificant world, right? But I still want to have fun in it. So it's not like my main world. Main world rules for me are a little bit different, but I do this full time. But like, what I'll do is just dig a hole underground because I need some stone for project, and then just put the farms in that thing. Just like have like a square rectangular cavern, and just put whatever you need in there. So you can go down there, get all the stuff you need, but you don't have to fly past it and go like, oh my god, what an eyesore. Ellie the Unicorn and Logo, thank you guys for the follows. You get distracted so quick. It doesn't have to be a problem though, Skepti. Like, I get distracted all the time. I do, however, like, on a day like today, if I have to do something that's very repetitive, what I'll try to do is just put some of my attention into trying to find a better way to do it. And what I mean by better way to do it is just like a slightly more effective pattern of placing the snow layers, because it will sort of keep me in the project, and then it's easier for me to just keep going and get the work done. Guys, I actually want to get night vision real quick. Let's pick it up from the main base. Yo, this looks funny with like a bunch of the trees done. We're actually making solid progress. That's not too slow. Make an ugly farm, then put your base around it because it's fun. I mean, it's a tried and tested strategy. It worked for me. Any plans for 8,000 days, Nishal? We're mostly just locked in on UHC Generations videos right now until the end of my run. So 8,000 days is gonna like... I think it's not gonna go by unnoticed, but it's one of the least standout milestones that we're gonna have, I think. Okay, all I want to do, guys, is just get night vision here and dip out again. I just burrowed into my trapdoor from the stasis chamber. Koa, how do you get the snow blocks without opening the inventory? Middle mouse button. Pick block, you can find it under keybinds if you go here. Controls, keybinds. And then this one, it's under gameplay. It's like the best feature. Aware fire. Still decided to go for it. I think I got them all. That was satisfying as hell. Generally, you own a vinyl record now? You phrase that in such a specific way that it makes me want to ask whether you have a record player or just a vinyl. You wouldn't be the only person to have just a vinyl, just to collect it. Your mom is the record player? That works. Dude, I'm so curious, guys. I saw that 1000 Day Rich and Poor by Ish. I talked about it at the beginning of the stream. Incredible video. If you haven't seen it yet, watch it. But I'm so curious, just as a creator, what the average view duration on that is. I think it's absurdly high. I could imagine it being close to 2 hours. Out of the 2 hours and 34 minutes of runtime it has, I think. Yo, guys, we're out of snow layers. It's a movie. I watched it in 4 days. It really is a movie. I watched it in one go, and I regret nothing. Honestly, I didn't really watch it as much. I just... Yeah, we're gonna break this... Oh, dude, what did I do? Why did I... leave while I had an inventory full of snow layers? I sort of listened to it as a podcast, sort of, as I was grinding resources in UHCG. I want to, like, I literally, guys, I'm not even joking here. I'm dead serious. I want to watch it again. Like, I really, really want to watch it again. It's just part of it was the quality of the video. The other part is also just, as a creator, there's a lot to learn there. Because it was really flipping good. Okay, now I can read chat completely, because now I'm actually so focused. I just need to wait for these snow layers to fall. Ice Walker should have the ability to walk on ice without slipping for boots. I don't want to have ice that's not slippy. Like, that's the best feature about it. Fenny's welcome in. I didn't see you yet. Hope you're doing good. Long ago at the idea of making an oil rig that's trapped in a whirlpool. Bill would have a guardian farm. I actually feel like I've seen a concept really close to that. Michelle, why no netherite shovel? Because we're breaking the diamond ones for the memes. We're just gonna be here a couple minutes, guys, and then we're gonna get back to placing the snow layers. While we're here, if you got anything to ask me, anything you're curious about, now would be the time. Ice Walker should be more slippy. Remove friction, infinite speed. Dude, that would go so hard for parkour. Logo, what is my favorite armor trim? I'm rocking Wayfinder because I'm a Pathfinder at heart, but just purely aesthetic, I probably go with Silence. Silence is just so much. Silence is like a negative armor trim, and it's the only negative armor trim, so it's just in its own league. It's kind of an unfair comparison, really. Favorite fruit, 100% passion fruit. Yannick just comes in here and goes, how are you snowing? I'm snowing great. Dude, that's 100% a typo, or is it not? I don't know. No, it's not a typo. You like eye armor? How would you get slime, Zabi? Go to a swamp at night, take a looting sword, kill a slime, make sure you get 9 slime balls, and then after that, set up a oozing farm, because that's just by far the easiest way. Slime chunk farms, kinda dope because they're sort of automatic. You don't have to do anything yourself, but looting and oozing goes a long way nowadays. Snazzy just goes, when I was in Tanzania, the passion juice was on another level, would recommend. Dude, you do understand that plan involves me flying to Tanzania to try the passion juice, right? It's quite a high ticket to entry. Looney, are all Dutch people tall? No, because I'm not incredibly tall. But on average, they do be taller. And share an answer to a question nobody has ever asked about you. I have no idea how I would think of a question that nobody has ever asked me. Because the kind of problematic thing there is that nobody would have asked it. So, I don't quite know. Sammy, the nearest swamp is over 1,000 blocks away. Went there, no slimes were spawning. I think you need to... It has something to do with the moon phase. I don't know exactly if you need a full moon or no full moon, but like, they don't always spawn. Everyone else is tall, but you're 4'2". Got it? Not quite 4'2". I'm 5'9", which is like, in a lot of countries, that's not short. It's not really short here, but it's somewhat like below average for sure. Everybody's 6 feet. Lens, put it in a different way. Is there anything you ever wanted to share but wanted somebody to ask about it first? Dude, I want to spoil all the things I'm working on, but I also don't. Like, other than that, I don't know. Snazzy, I think 5'7" and 175 are not the same. I don't know if I'm wrong there, but... Small Kitty, welcome in. And Nebula, welcome in as well. Dude, I'm already so done with gathering snow layers. Yannick, you're 6'2" and you felt short in the Netherlands? That's crazy. You went to a wild place. That's not just any place in the Netherlands where you feel short. Maybe you fell short. You felt short because like usually you feel big, and now you ran into a few people that were taller. Maybe it's that. Tammy Richie Looney, how do I get a cake? Trade with it. Trade for it with villagers, or make it with an egg, a bucket of milk, sugar, and 3 wheat, I think. Two sugar, 3 milk. There we go. See if I... Okay, guys, we're gonna have enough to get back to work now. 1 shovel of durability is about 4 sugar boxes of snow. Nope, that's not true, because I almost had a full one. Well, whatever. It's enough to work with. I'll leave the random junk there, pick it up on the next trip, because we need to get back here later. There we go. Guys, I want to learn this elytra trick. So I'm going to do some random moves for practice. I want to learn to fly without rockets altogether. Pocky Spooty, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Okay, this is hella wacky, but it's... Oh my god, I want to see how this... What name this cow has. It's Jefferson Jim! Dude, good to see you. That was low-key the best result I could have wished for. Because some of these cows have really stupid names, and that one definitely qualified. The cows have names? Snazzy? You know, it's even better, because like those cows... They ended up here, but this is not a cold biome. So we literally got them from a cold biome when the update dropped, that game dropped, and dragged them all the way over here. It was a whole expedition. Lloydie, thank you for the 5 months in the membership. Let me put your name in the book. 1 sec. And we're gonna put Idik in the book as a bonus name. Dude, thank you for being here as well. Guys, is there anybody here in chat that still plays Maze PvP? I'm guessing maybe not, but I'm really curious because I think the meta for Maze got absolutely ruined to where you just... Like, some maze fights don't even have people hitting each other for minutes at a time. Because everybody's just trying to get high ground. And drain, like, resources. I'm curious if that ever got fixed. What even is Maze PvP? It's just a PvP game mode on PvP servers. That is based around the mace as a weapon. Fisper, you still play? Is that issue still prevalent? Or did like the meta change? Maze Space PvP is pretty tech heavy because it involves hit swapping, where you use the attributes of one weapon and the cooldown of another. But it doesn't really matter if it's all about who has high ground. Not really. If the tier difference between the two is really huge, the low tier gets dropped fast. But equal skill takes forever. Yeah, that's a pretty bad state for it to be. This really think it's gonna get fixed? How many snowmen did I kill? None yet. But like, once we have all the trees done, it's not gonna be pretty. Let me actually save the replay file here. Tell me, am I friends with Frog Crafting? I've never spoken to Frog much, but we know each other / know of each other, and I think she's awesome. I think we did one like event where we were on the same team or something. Or maybe we talked about it, but it never really materialized. I don't know. No one, welcome to the stream. Where am I from? I'm from the Netherlands. Not to be confused with the Nether. We sleep in beds here. It's totally fine. I sleep? Oh my god. I'm about to be cancelled. Looney's a liar. He sleeps all the time. There's Neki. Welcome in. Dude, maybe it's just that. Looney, did you know that if you stopped sleeping, you would no longer have to spend any time sleeping? I'd also be dead within a week, probably. Workshop, welcome in. Hope you're doing good. Montgomery, you've unsubscribed? Why? Because I sleep? Oh, that's actually valid. Montgomery, I saw a meme last week that you made that got forwarded. I don't exactly remember what it was, but you're legitimately a meme wizard. Oh, the balloon animals. And the end update meme, I think, as well. I don't know. End update memes could literally come from anyone, everywhere, all the time, all at once. You have an identity crisis, so you're now a defend. I think that's a good name. That's a good name that works. Identity crisis successful. Pro6WG, welcome to the stream. Thanks, Nightbot. Nightbot's very friendly. He's also a bot. But saying thank you is that's super nice. Guys, I feel like the YouTube algorithm right now is so wacky. This is always a thing that creators talk about. I feel like this is the first moment in like my creator career that I've actually experienced that being a thing. And it's not even like, I'm not saying views are down, algorithm bad, but it's like one day we'll be super busy, and then one day we'll be really chill, and then the other one will be way busier than expected. And it's just like, I have zero clue what to expect right now. I'm here for it though, it doesn't really matter. We're just gonna do our thing, and I firmly believe, like I really, really believe that if you're making something cool, it will always work. And if it's not working, you gotta figure out what it is that makes it not cool enough just yet. And I feel like I've done a lot of figuring out in terms of why it's not cool enough, and many of those things are development is in process to address all of it. So we'll get there, and in the meantime we're just chilling. We're placing snow, we do whatever we want. If they do an actual end update, I hope they sort of add some trees, small kitty. I think like every update we get some sort of a, like every main update, we get some sort of a new wood. That's probably not at all true. That's not how many wood types we have. But I do think that like if we get an end overhaul, there will be a wood type. Oh, guys, I know why I was, I just flew away with an inventory full of snow, thinking I had nothing left. There's something with pick block where if you're also pressing a bunch of other keys at the same time, it might not register. And I think I was still, like crouching and also had WA still pressed, and then it might not work. Assassin, welcome in. Long time no see. Thanks for checking back in. We're further snowifying the swamp today. Mostly because I made an ice river racetrack, and now it looks stupid because there's no snow around it, even though it's frozen. So we need to address that. I do hope we get the boat song today, because like the entire race thing is way more interesting now. There's a much bigger chance of not making it. If I have a decent run, I have like 20 seconds to get to the start of the track, and if I don't, I just can't make it. What that will mean is that in a lot of cases, as we're just out world building, once the racetrack here is done, we just won't be able to make it. And what that means is that when we do like get there in time, it's actually one of the few moments where we can complete a race, which will add pressure, which will make it a lot more fun. Because at this point, like, I should just about make every run unless I really bean it. And that's poor design. It's Archie, welcome to the stream. Sensia, thank you for being here, dude. No, Rick, welcome in. Feels very busy under this tree, though. Dude, why are you in the tree? Stop it. I'm just gonna ignore them. Oh my god, it's busy. Oh my god! Did you see that skeleton fly up? That was stupid. Dude, he went so high. I've never seen one get launched straight up. Bro, I got away from the mobs. Just stop it. How was your experience from the Naked and Afraid series? It's Archie, dude. I love Naked and Afraid so much. I'm so happy that it went so much better than last season. I think the changes we made were really, really good. And Naked and Afraid is like one of my favorite things to record. It's intense though. I do have a cool announcement today. There's a really I've been like in a lot of calls over the past few days trying to get things organized and sorted. And there's a really good chance that before the end of the year, we do a mini season of Naked and Afraid Live, which I think would be so cool because you guys get a feel for how the recording sessions actually like work. It will have some like cheeky little twists and turns, but I think it will make for great content. I have no like full details yet because we're still figuring out what it's going to be exactly, but I think the chance that it happens is really big. Looney, how are you so good and then suck so much? King Brain Rot? What did I do? Did I just miss a hit or something? Oh my god. You read it late? Said it when you missed 5 hits with the mace? Oh, that bit. What happens then? Like, you may not have seen it with the shaders, but what happens is like the skeletons will sort of push you out of your trajectory with an arrow. And if it's really dark, you can't really see the arrow coming. So I tried to sort of prevent it by swerving around, but they got aimbot, so... Rico, hydration check? Dude, I got you. One sec. Rose, however I survived so long? This is actually my second hardcore world that I've had for a really long time. The first one lasted 6,560 days. The reason I survived so long is, well, first of all, you gotta sort of be ready for things to go wrong. So you need to make sure that you think of everything that could kill you, and then sort of have a solution in mind in case something really happens. But also it's just experience playing the game a lot. Guys, is there anybody in chat who's never seen my base? No, Rick, dude. You know? Well, I don't. Thank you for the £6 dono, dude. I appreciate it. Put your book in a name. Your name in the book. We'll put Nebula in as a bonus name. Has Clown done any more in the world? Fistfurt? No, he hasn't, but that won't be the end of it. I think I'll go back, like, get back to the clown storyline once I'm done, like, making all of my Ultra Hardcore Generations videos. For any aspiring Miami wizards, says Montgomery. Rick, you've not seen my base? I'll go in a second. The key is knowing what everyone teases Looney about, or is an inside joke that is relevant. Good point. Good point. So the base is over here. The entire thing is built in a swamp. Like, this is the swamp. But a lot of the swamp has been turned into snow. And this mountain is also in the swamp. So bombed out a perimeter and then made the base around it. We'll very quickly fly through. And then get back to work. August, welcome in. Hope you're doing good. And not Harfisai or Harfisal. Welcome to the stream as well. This tour is for you too. I got stuck in a coral there because I had to cough and mute myself on my stream deck. So I was playing with one hand and it did not work out. So this is the base, and it's also the industrial district. It's what dude, I do not like that red part one bit. We really need to adjust it. I do see like how we could solve it though. We just need to bring it a lot higher up. Make it just extend towards the ceiling. That could be cool. But this is where all the farms are. Like this area down here, we're flying over right now. You can see that it's elevated a bit, and there's dripstones, slime farms, a super smelter, and some other stuff under there. And then here, like in the walls, there's a bunch more. So this is like how I get the resources and how I make everything work. There's like a lot going on. What happens if I wind charge here? That doesn't interact. That's actually nice. Laura, that's amazing. Thank you, dude. We're working on it for like 3.5 years, a little bit longer. Rose Love, into your hardcore world, you died 2 days to a creeper. Okay, so this is a great example. If you have like an example of how he died, let me fix my elytra, by the way. If you have an example of how you died, think about a solution of how you could have prevented it. And if you died to a creeper, the easiest solution is probably have a shield on you and maybe have your game volume a little bit higher. Because if you hurt the creeper sooner, you might have been able to turn around and put your shield up. Also, what you could do if you're a little bit further into the game is get blast protection on your armor. Because if you have protection 4 on 3 pieces and blast protection on 1, creepers are never really going to be able to kill you. Not 1 at least. And it's that mindset. It's like surviving in hardcore more than anything is just thinking ahead. And then once you get better at the game, if you've been playing for longer and your mechanics are better, you can move better, your aim is better, then you can play a little bit more stupid because you have like your skills to fall back on. If anybody didn't know what I was going to do, that must have looked pretty funny. I didn't even think about it until I was like halfway down the jump. August, which shaders are we using? This is Complementary. Nowadays, I think it's called Complementary Unbound because I'm using some stupid vintage version out of 2021 for no other reason than I really like it and it just works for me. I just had them for a while. Dude, I'm hoping that we get that boat song. Like, whenever a song very clearly ends, I'm literally sitting here waiting for it. How's your experience in UHCG been so far? Sundalos? Dude, I love that project so flippin' much. It's been really cool because, like, I've been working on it for a year, even though I've had the world for way shorter, in just developing my story and what I wanted to do in my time and how I want to leave it for my successors. But then as you're in the world, like, the plans change. You find out other things that you want to do that you really weren't expecting. And like, I had one quest that I saw on the quest board, like in a video by Lagundo, and I was like, I'm 100% not going to do that one. And then I did it and went way overboard. It's just a cool experience. When did I know I was the new generation? Right before Lagundo released his first video. Yanlu says, on Judgment Day, stand before God. What would you say about the 144 snowmen that died tragically while you're building the base? Dude, by Judgment Day, I hope that it's a lot more than 144 snowmen that I gotta give accountability for. Because, like, the alternative is that I die today. Because tomorrow is definitely Snowman Day. Am I planning to make all the swamp snowy? Not. So there's like a line of trees here. Everything, like right now on my screen to the left of that line needs to be done. So like that area, the trees, and then that area, the trees. And the reason is that I made this like snowy river or icy river here, and I want that to make sense. So the base just looks like. I just wanted to like not feel off. I wanted to where people could be mistaken that it's a natural biome. And it doesn't have to be like super credible, but if there's just a snowy river or an icy frozen river in a swamp, like it just doesn't really work. Do you have the next gen already planned, Rick? Yeah, I have a successor already. Yes. It's confirmed Looney hates snow. I bet he even hates frosted lakes. What now? I feel like I might actually still have some like snow layers in my storage. So we don't have to go to the snow farm after this batch, but I'm not entirely sure. I did a very quick check if I was still like working in the right area. Dude, that is just calling my name. I see Lepus Aura, I want to collect it. It's a cool building block, potentially. I don't even know for what project. But I want to have it in storage. You know what do you do if you die to a slime? Dying to a slime, you just gotta, like... Slimes are a really interesting mob. They are the same as magma cubes and the same as blazes in that they don't actually have a hit cooldown. So the main thing with slimes is you want to stay far enough away from them where they can't hit you, because if you stand inside a slime, like they can hit you a few times in really quick succession. So just try to like be in open space if you're around slimes. Andrew, dude, thank you for the 14 months. Much love, everyone. Out building a shed. Nice. Can't stay. Hope everyone has a great day. Hashtag Revoluni. Hell yeah, dude. Good luck with the shed. I hope it goes well. Andrew goes in the book. We'll put in not. Wait. I gotta type this right. Not Harzival. Lepus is cool. So cool. I agree. And Rishi Kumar, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. Wow, were you here for my last parkour run? Do you know if we have a streak of 3? We do, right? Yo, we got company. Dude, I should have gotten that. I'm actually bad. When was the last parkour run? Sunday. Guys, does anybody know if I got my like 3 in a row sub 600 on Parkour Spiral on Sunday? Oh my god! Frenegg says that message got wrecked my Snecky before I could get to it. I thought it was funny, honestly. I'm covering the trees in white because we're sort of blending this icy river in to make my world a little bit more comprehensive. Guys, I need night vision. Let me see if I have something in my chest. I think I do. Okay, that was actually weird because I didn't put my chest plate on. Potions is this one, I think. Hold up, I got a dedicated night vision shulker. Good question about the tree cover. I thought it was very relevant. It's important information. This needs to be well established. Can anyone tell me why my name was put in a book? I'm just new here. No, let me show you. This is actually cool. So I always have one of these books on me, and I've done that for a long time. Every stream I have a new one, and what happens is, like, whenever somebody puts a dono in chat or gets a membership on YouTube or subscribes on Twitch, I put a name in the book, and I also put a bonus name in the book. And at the end of the stream, the books go here. I sign them with the date. So let's just take any random book from a little while ago. This book was February 26th of 2023. And these people ended up in the book that day. I saw a hot unicorn in stream today. That's epic. Is that the right? February 24, 26, 27, yes. The holes in the bookshelves are just there to look good. This is actually full, this entire section. So we've moved to this part of the library. We're expanding. And it's not even gonna last super long as well. Seats are great. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Lunas, you're new to the stream as well. Thank you for being here. Guys, I think there's a bunch of new people here today. Like, genuinely, thank you for giving the stream a try. I really appreciate it. So, I've been building on this hardcore world for a little over 3.5 years now. And I want to believe, and I think it's actually true, that this will end up being a pretty legendary world. Whether that is true, in the end, it's not my decision. Like, I'm the only person that doesn't get to have an opinion on that. But I think, at some point in the future, you'll agree with me. It's already a legendary world. I think it's already a really cool world. I don't necessarily think it's a legendary world. And what I mean by legendary world, like, if I stop playing this world tomorrow, if I stop streaming it, there's definitely a lot of people out there that would miss it, which is already, like, flipping cool to think about if you're just playing a Minecraft world. But, like, it wouldn't be a big moment, you know? It's not like a bunch of people will start making videos on when Looney stopped his world if I stop tomorrow. And I think if it's legendary, that would happen. I do think that's already special. I'm not gonna say that's not a really cool world. It's so long since I watched one of your streams. You're still the go. Seats are great. Yo, thank you. I hope you've been good in the meantime. Lunas, you've seen plenty of people reach 8,000 days in hardcore. 100%. That's not the thing that makes it special. That's why I fully agree and say it's absolutely not a legendary world just yet. It is not about the day count though, because, like, I think if you put all the 8,000 worlds side by side, I don't know if I'll win, but there's definitely, like, very, very few that can compare. Craft11, welcome in. Honestly, like, I don't get to decide whether I win or not. That's really up to you. SB737, Lockdown, Life, and more. Dude, there must be, like, I don't know, 50 plus people that have had a world over 8,000 days. There's so many, like, just streamers that you may be never heard of that also have a long running world. Dude, I'm just waiting for this boat song. Team here, welcome to the stream. Guys, this grass block is old. Because that was placed there by an Enderman. And, like, I've disabled Enderman Grief a long time ago. It's like a relic of the olden days. Team here, I've been following how you survive in this world since the beginning, and it's great. When will the next episode of UHC be? I think about 2.5 weeks. I've just about finished recording all of it, and we're already editing. Joan, welcome to the stream. I need to finish one building project in UHCG. I think it will take me like another 2 hours or something. And then after that, I need to go on a quest and find something. And then we'll wrap it up for episode 3. August, that's a good yell. I like that. Lunas, was the Naked and Afraid series amazing before you died? Dude, I love making Naked and Afraid. It's so awesome. It's so fun to play. I was just really sad that I didn't get to play the part of the season where everybody was together, because I went off on myself, and my plan was to just make it back to the merge, or survive to the merge. That was a terrible hit. Make it to the merge, survive until the teams blended together, and then the real challenge just started. And I was actually really stoked on playing those. And the only reason I didn't get to play him was that I just lost focus when we're standing there and just in a meeting. And I had not thought of the Enderman because, like, there was so much pressure build up for me before that. And then when I made it, I was so happy that I just forgot for a second. And that's all it takes in Naked and Afraid. Okay, guys, nighttime is a little annoying, and I want to check if I have more snow layers in my storage. So we're gonna finish this little bit, and then we're actually gonna go on a trip real quick. Let me teleport to storage, and then we'll fly back over Nether Roof. Looney's by far my favorite Skyblock streamer. Oh wait, dude, that's diabolical. King Brainrot, Looney, genuine question. How did you miss a sword hit on Phantom? Has never happened to me. I don't know, dude. Sometimes you just fumble. Looney, did you hear about the Minecraft live leaks? Deep ocean stuff? I hope that's true. That'd be epic. With leaks, they're so, like, uncertain whether they're real or not, because, like, people do like to just say things, even though they're not true. So, I guess we'll find out. If I have snow layers, they're going to be back here. I mean, it's a little bit. You trust Roger Badgerman? Was it a Roger Badgerman leak? In that case, I trust too. I only heard what it was. Okay, guys, let's get back to the Nether. It was Roger Badgerman? Yeah, then I trust too. That must be real. He's got a good track record. Rihanna Nuts, welcome in. That was terrible flying. Nautilus shells, spares, and a possible new sea mob. Spears sound cool. Nautilus shells can use a second application. That's kind of cool. Revoluti's real, y'all? Hell yeah. Welcome in, Looney 2. Crazy Missile, welcome to the stream as well. Oh my god. This is so cursed, but somehow I'm still going. Guys, that did not count. I totally fumbled that. I beat my 360 and didn't know where I was. Like, I literally didn't know where I was. Nautilus mob or boss? Dude, a boss mob would be awesome. So much beans today? Lance, yeah, I'm goofing off. Dude, these trees take a minute. Holy. Oh my god, Roger Badgerman is back. What a time to be alive. I'm here for it. That was a decent fix, but I had no idea that it jumped off without any light rather. Ingberry Bramble, welcome in. Seats are great, yo, thank you. That's too much. 3 layers on 1 block. This better not be a thunderstorm. Like, I don't want bonus phantoms. Also, Skyblock PTSD. Oh my god, every time I switch trees, my movement is like so bad. Let's look in. Do I hit piglins more or phantoms? Dude, I like 100% phantoms. It's not even just because of the losing the hardcore world or losing the skyblock, but like they're just so flipping annoying. It's the sounds, man. Like, I don't really mind the phantoms, but the hissing is terrible. And then we add like a really goofy resource pack where there's actually like human screams for the phantoms, but that gets really intense and really annoying real quick too. You know what? Most of my movement being wacky is just me switching to my chest plate. Like, I don't need to do that right now. It's a good habit, but if it doesn't work under certain circumstances, I probably shouldn't. Strange Falcon, welcome in. You little rat couldn't pop in on the last few streams, but that cliffhanger on UHCG. Yeah, you're gonna get more cliffhangers, dude. That series is built for cliffhangers. It's also, guys, I'm not just thinking about like the episodes right now, but the cool thing with UHCG is like that world's got passed on. So every time it changes hands, a new creator is gonna introduce it to like, or a new generation is gonna introduce it to a lot of new people. And by doing that, it's gonna drive traffic to like videos of older generations as well. So I think it'd be really cool if just eventually my UHCG episodes, they just make for a really good story together. And actually, like this week, I was thinking about my next episode is a bit of a wonky one. And it's not a wonky one at all, actually. It's just a wonky one by YouTube terms. What that means is essentially it's about two things. The episode is about a quest and it's about a problem. And for YouTube, it should be two separate videos. It should be a video about the problem that has a beginning, a middle, and an end. And it should be a video about the adventure that has a beginning, a middle, and an end. But I think for the best series, they need to be together because they're all considerations that are part of the same thing. So I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, and I'm just gonna make it one episode that has like, because I think like in the end, one of the coolest things with UHCG is that there's a certain balance between adding things and taking things away. And taking things away is essentially interacting with the puzzles and the secrets and the surprises that the past generations left for you. And then the adding is adding something comparable for future generations to interact with. But explaining the one, like the adding, only makes sense in the context of the taking away. Because if you have a video that is only adding, then it's just a Minecraft Let's Play episode. And I think UHCG is a lot more than just a Minecraft Let's Play. So the things look like they belong together, even though that might seem counterintuitive. Does that Yepathon make sense? Do you guys agree with everything I said there? Also, if you don't know what UHCG is about, it's short for Ultra Hardcore Generations, and it's a really, really cool series on my YouTube channel. Just check my my last video, and if you want to see the whole thing, start with the one that says I inherited a legendary Minecraft world. It's a really, really good story. Some of my like best content I've made, I'd say. Looking forward to what quests I leave behind. I think they're really awesome. I'm super happy with what I all cooked up. But you guys are gonna have to wait months to like figure it all out. Dagger Cat, welcome in. And Gator Kid, thank you for the follow. An amazing rookie, thank you for the follow. Getting a previous owner on a call and then getting him to look at the Sky Portal was such a cool moment, Casual. I'm glad I did that. It was a really funny thing because like the only way that played out the way it played out is because I really strongly had a feeling that the portal got moved. And I thought there was a little, like I understand why it happened, but I wanted to give some credit to the original puzzle that was made, even though it didn't exist anymore in that location. And I figured out that a call was like the best way to get that into content, and it made for a really good moment. But then after, somebody commented on it, and that was actually really funny. So in this world, guys, it gets passed on through generations. After you die, you give it to the next person, they play it. Until they die, they give it to the next, and so on and so forth. So sometimes older generations, they join the world. But when they join the world, there's like sort of a ritual site with a campfire where their spirits can be channeled. And then everybody stands around the campfire and they talk. So these are like sort of podcast episodes where older generations talk about what it's like to be in a project like that, and they answer questions from the community, all that. Dude, I missed the sword hit again. I gotta stop doing this. Lock in. The funny thing is, though, that normally interactions with past generations, they happen through dreams. They happen through like a ritualistic fireplace where spirits get channeled. And then there's me, who just episode 1 calls up a dude on Discord. Which sort of exists outside of the paradigm of the series. But I never really thought about it. I just thought that the Discord call would be the right way to sort of resolve that puzzle that was changed. That being said, like, I had not considered the whole channeling spirits thing. I don't know if I would have changed it. Maybe not. Because I kind of like... I don't necessarily want to go down the channeling spirits route in episode 1. It's a bit too soon into a run to sort of call on the generations of the past. And also maybe I don't want to call on them because I kind of know what I'm doing. But like... The way it played out in the video was super worth it. I did, however, think that somebody calling me out for it was super funny because, like, it was so fair. Nina, welcome in. Josh's reaction was great. It's also funny that I managed to trick him into, like, believing that call was about something else. Dagger Cat, interesting bot. He will just welcome you. He's nice like that. Crazy Bismal, why don't I have Facecam? I used to have Facecam. Then eventually I stopped because it's kind of chill to stream without it. I think I'll bring it back, but not before I get myself a new webcam. Also, low-key, guys, this is not really a consideration into, like, bringing the facecam back. But I've been, like, I've been pretty locked in, like, YouTube, but also just in general. And I'm well on my way to, like, getting in shape. And I kind of want to... Like, you can only have that surprise moment once, right? So, low-key, stalling a little bit on account of that. We'll do a face re-reveal. It will be a 72-hour event. And then, like, at the very beginning, I'll give a tour in my hardcore world. Okay, no, we're not going to do that. We tried that. That didn't work great. Guys, last time I did that, I died in a 2-year hardcore world. Oh my god, how did that creeper get in the tree? Dude, that's insane. Buff Looney coming in. Incoming. Yeah, it's really a shame that Buffoony sounds so dumb. When I watch Good Times with Scar, I always expect him to crash, miss hits, and just die. But for some reason, when you miss even a single jump or hit, I just laugh for some reason. Dude, it's all good. I honestly don't mind. Like, I used to be way worse than I am right now. And, like, a good chunk of improving is just doing the things, even though you might miss one. It's also just, like, some days I'm more locked in than other days. I mean, I didn't even mean to flip my camera there. Scar does crash and die though. I don't get to do that. That pig had the perfect timing on his oink right after the song ended. King Brainroll, that was for you. I apologize for the past misses. I sound evil? Why do I sound evil? I knew I was not gonna hit that. Like, I saw that the creeper was just kinda out of range. Oh my god. Dude, it's so funny when it goes flying so far. Early in the stream, guys, we had one of those mobs that just got launched off of a breeze ball. And it just went straight up. But like, literally straight up. It got so high. It doesn't really matter where I place them, so I'm just gonna go on whatever tree, and then later on, when we start running out, we'll just find the ones that are still in need of being done. King Brainroll sounds evil. He's alright. There's nothing wrong with a little bit of hating from time to time. Dude, I'm just waiting for that boat song. Is it even in the playlist? Surely it is. Oh, dude, I know. Playlist is, it's not on shuffle, so it is in the playlist. We're just not gonna hear it. Because it was right at the very top, and I started a few songs underneath it. But the playlist is longer than the stream. Thank you, Looney. He's alright is the best compliment I've received all day. Dude. Oh my god, now Derek Cat goes, sorry for calling you evil. This is like the most awesome Twitch chat interaction I've ever seen. Looney, play one song on repeat for a stream, so at first people won't notice, but at the end it turns into torture with commentary. Dude, I've had this accidentally where I had a stream, like a song on repeat at the beginning of the stream, and I only like noticed it after it had played for 9 or 10 times. I actually do this quite a lot, like real life, where I will just put a song on repeat. When it's a banger song, like I'll do that sometimes, but mostly when I do it, it's just to sort of zone out. And it works for a while, and then it gets really flipping annoying. Saramu, thank you for the follow. I apologize if I got your name wrong. That was a absolute guess on how to pronounce it. Topaz King, get a Fulbright. Dude, I kind of like just using my night vision in game. But also, I do sometimes think about getting Fulbright because, like, it's just kind of better for content. As in, it's enjoyable for gameplay if your game is dark. It makes things a little bit more exciting. But if you're watching a stream, you just want to be able to see what's going on, right? Oh my god. Meme Lord Montgomery wants a picture of the skyline. Guys, if you don't know about the skyline, a while ago, somewhat beyond the starter house there, I started a fake Skyblock series. I pretended to be playing Skyblock. I had in reality turned my render distance down to 5 chunks and yeeted all my stuff off of my little Skyblock island that I set up myself. And then recently, we continued that on stream because I was working on the UHC Generations videos. If you haven't seen it, check out my channel. They're actually awesome. But I was just sort of like, I needed something to stream, but I didn't have time to prepare for stream. So I was like, yo, let's bring the Skyblock back. But there was a rule to the Skyblock, and that's if I fall off, it's going to be game over. Because realistically, if you're playing hardcore Skyblock, if you fall into the void, and that's the end. I did eventually fall, as I was on my way to a village for a brewing stand. Now, normally in Skyblock, you would go to a bounding box of a nether fortress, and then build a spawning platform, fight a blaze there, get breeze rods, and that can get you clerics. That was not available because if I went to the nether roof, I would end up on my nether hub or in the normal nether, both of which were not Skyblock. So I figured I can get one from a village as long as I don't touch the ground. Started bridging out, made a flipping long line there, and then I got knocked off by phantoms. Which was really stupid because it wasn't even nighttime. I waited for nighttime to be over, and then phantoms spawned because a thunderstorm started right after. I did, however, clutch it with a pearl on the way down. If I didn't, I probably would have lost the hardcore world, so at least we're still alive, that's good. But now, I have a skyline, and not the good kind. And Montgomery wants to see it, and he's known for making notorious memes. Elias is broken, thank you for the follow, and unusual seal? Unusual seal? Like, how do I do this name? Welcome to the stream. Stream is so chill, Babita, yo, thank you. Can I fly to the skyline? I will. I'm actually, like, I was stalling on the story, because I wanted a bit of better lighting. The sun was still coming up. Because if a meme lord requests a screenshot, you give him a good one. Montgomery is an inspiration. Sometimes. Guys, let me actually start, stop on the starter house for rockets real quick. I think that was dumb. Snacky, see you later. Thanks for the help. Fatfinder, welcome in. Yes, the first one. Unu or unusual, and then seal. A new seal. Okay, guys, wait. Let me make sure I have durability. Montgomery, does this work for you? If you get the gamma bolt, you can toggle Fulbright. Actually good. Here's a cinematic shot of skyline. That's the best shot you're ever gonna get. Do with it what you want. My god, I forgot it was an ice highway. Dude, it's a long ice highway. Check this out. I can't ever, change anything about it, because that too was Skyblock rules. Dude, this is such a shame. This is in my world now forever, guys. I can't do anything about it. And, the Skyblock world is flipping cool. I do think that eventually I'll do a Skyblock Season 2, but I'll just build it right next to it. Because I think the coolest way of doing the Skyblock is just having, a Skyblock area in the hardcore world. Looney, you should do a hardcore series with tick rate 100. Wouldn't go wrong at all. It's just, I think it'd be really flipping cool, and, 5x speed is playable. But I don't know if it's very watchable. Look how far this is. Oh my god. So the thing that actually killed me, guys, is a is a lack of game knowledge. I didn't know a thing, and because of that, I died. Which happens, like, that happens all the time. So my lack of game knowledge is this. I made this like little blocker thing to stop the boats, but you guys see how that's still slippery? Slabs on ice? I didn't know that. So I go here, I get punched onto here by a phantom and then onto here, and then I jumped again because I low-key panicked from the phantom hits. No, Nina, I did not walk backwards. I got pushed by the phantom. This is kind of what happened. So, wait, I'll take the boat with me. Kind of what happened is I get hit here by a phantom. I get hit up and over, and then the second phantom pushes me until here. But because the phantoms are pushing me this way, I was trying to push back. And then, in essence, what happened is I got knocked onto here, I got knocked onto here, and I pressed spacebar while trying to push back, and that just sent me through the hole. Rip Skyblock Season 1. How did I survive? I had an Ender Pearl in my hotbar. This was like my thing with the entire Skyblock. Through all of it, I had Ender Pearls in hotbar slot 9, and I threw an Ender Pearl up into the church there. What was the actual height there? We're on Y level 201. Let me see if that's far enough down to actually die. (201), 123 blocks. I had Feather Falling 4 and Protection 4. Anybody know if that would be enough? Would have been enough to kill me? Somebody can just test this by going into creative and feeling like falling 123 blocks. 100 plus would be enough. Yeah, that could have been it, guys. Crazy to think about. Especially right now. With everything that I'm planning for next year. You'd be 100% dead. I tested with friends. Fire. Oh, dude, crazy. I will try my hardcore right now. You could also not do that. That might be a great idea to not do that. Test it, you die. Rip. Guys, we should actually do the parkour run for today. See if I'm good at the game. I'm trading parkour spiral to just get better movement over time. The deal is simple. I need to not reset the map at all and finish it in sub 600 seconds. While we do that, let me make sure that I... before we do that, let me make sure I change my stream titles. Just so people know to expect the parkour intermezzo if they end up here. Oh my god, my mods are promising to shut up so I don't have to unmute them. Okay, I'll take that deal. I'll take that deal. Let me see if I'm running. I am. Guys, before we go, I actually I have to pee real quick. So I'll be back in a minute. Here's a quick break video of how the World Cup started. I'll be right back. All right. I hope you guys had a nice little 1 minute break there. I have a 3-try streak of getting under 600 seconds. No resets, one shot. Let's get it. Nina, can you mute too? I see the bets in chat. I'm looking in. Oh, dude, that is a weird fill, and it takes hella time. That's like 15 seconds. Oh my god. I got stuck on like the side of a block there. 425 would be 15 seconds faster than my all-time best. I literally think that with 0 mistakes, including the one I just made, if we could undo that and I did 0 mistakes, I would still not get 425 with my current moves. 100% I wouldn't get 425. That'd be a world record. I was thinking 525. That's impossible. I think world record is 478. And it has crazy tech. Oh my god, that was super wacky. I was half a heart away from a reset. Dude, what am I doing? Lock in. Lock in. Lock in. I don't want to throw the streak. Oh my god. I'm stuck. I'm literally stuck. Dude, if I make this, it's gonna be such a clutch. I totally can, but I just lost 50 seconds and I only have 60 seconds out of my personal best to lose for sub 600. Okay, shut up and run. Somehow, it's actually tens now. So weird. It's a really goofy thing that these no reset runs, they get really intense by either having a really good or a really bad start. Wow, can you mute, please? Dude, I'm super locked in. Please mute. Either I don't make it, or this is the clutch of the century. And I've actually been doing a really... Oh my god, no! I yepped myself out of the window. That might be the entire run. I was doing so well. Oh, dude, this might be it. I gotta go. Okay, at least I made it. That was a cursed setup. Took too long. You only have like less than a pixel margin there, so you gotta make sure to lock in. I don't know if it's still possible. I can definitely still get close to it. That one fill was hella expensive. Dude, it's actually gonna be so close. Oh my god! Dude, how did I 590 that? What the hell? Guys, I got stuck for 50 seconds at the beginning. And then I've still fumbled like twice. Dude, I could sub 530 if I don't play like an absolute wet towel. Oh my god! Dude, I can't believe that I kept the streak alive there. That was actually such a clutch. I didn't even really believe it was possible, but I didn't want to give up on it. Streak number 4. Dude, if I could get it today, I should be able to get it under any circumstance. Because that beginning was the most horrendous thing I've ever done. Oh my god, getting locked for... Did you guys see that? Wait. My world is not properly loaded. Jonathan, 7,000 day hardcore movie when? We're switching the format for the content a little bit. So for 1,000 days, you're going to get more like update type videos. And then I'll do bigger project videos. For now, though, the majority of the video content that you're going to get is UHC Generation. So definitely check that out. There's 2 episodes on my channel already, and you're going to get like a new video every 3 to 4 weeks. No excuse when I fail from this point forward, no. Dude, I can't believe that I actually got that. It was wild. Topus King Yo Looney, I died in my hardcore world. I was going to answer the fall question, and then I was in the nether, landed in your Bastion build, popped. Piglin Brood Frame comes, cuddles me. Dude, ain't no way. Did this really happen? I was sort of willing to believe it, and then you said the Piglin Brood had Prot 4 armor, and that's just too much. Oh my god, you gave it Prot 4? Dude, if that's real, that's stupid. I'm so sorry to hear that. That's a sad way to go. Snazzy, thank you for the 4 streak balloon. Guys, I think if we get streak number 5, it's gonna have to be sub 590 from there. Silly Kingdom white trees again. Because we changed the layout of the entire area. I added this frozen river here. So that I can now iceboat race from main base to world spawn all the way. But to make it work in the build, we need to cover more of the area in snow. Of course we're gonna use snowman when we do it on the ground because it goes 1,000 times faster. Guys, Nina's asking if we can make a punishment for every time a snowman dies during that operation. And, like, you can definitely try. But I'm just gonna do whatever. Oh my god, my mods are threatening to go on strike if I use snowman. That's crazy. Oh, it's a theory. It's a theoretical strike. What do you mean? Every snowman who dies is a mod who resigns. Guys, mod applications next week. We're gonna be like out of mods 5 minutes into tomorrow's stream. Yo, I just got boosted by the arrow. Punishment for killing a snowman, sleep in a bed? Oh, that's diabolical. We're not doing that. Guys, does it hurt your soul less if I don't, like, take the pumpkins off the snowman? You're just gonna cry no matter what. Okay. Why is bro climbing up a tree? Just stop. What's my favorite golem? Dude, I'm really gonna love copper golems. I think they're super, super awesome. Dude, what? I thought the boat song was not on the playlist. What the hell? Okay, dude, that was a good first section. That first section's kind of hard. I like it. Hungry Boy, you love the Naked and Afraid videos? Thanks, dude. I so love making that series. Guys, I have an announcement today. Like, there's a really good chance that we do a live season of Naked and Afraid. A shorter season before the end of this year. How do you see chat if it's not on the screen? Annie? I have it on, like, a monitor on the side. I actually have like 2 monitors with chat. One with YouTube on the left side of my game screen, and then one with the Twitch chat on the right side. And my mods are helping. They read out some of your comments as well. Guys, I gotta look in. This boat race is actually harder now. Dude, it's actually gonna be clutch every single time. Because I have 20 seconds to get started, and I think, even though it was super close, I used most of that. That was a good turn. And that means that I'm always going to get to that final stretch with the pressure on, which makes it really flipping hard, because that final bit is not that easy. Dude, what a good run! Skirt! Oh my god, no particles. Here, we even got the fireworks in time. Dude, particles are just not worth it. I love this portal so much. What microphone do I use? Shure SM7B. Will we invite Sneeve or Sean to Naked and Afraid? I am gonna, like, there's gonna be creators in there that have never been in Naked and Afraid yet. I can't tell you who. Dude, this boat race is so much better now. I love it. Guys, it's a little bit past 5:30 p.m. for me. So I look at what time it is, and it's written out as 17:37. And always when I see this, I go like, no, it's SB. Happens like a couple times a week sometimes. I think this is his big marketing trick. This is how he makes sure that nobody ever forgets. it's just he's hacking my subconscious by having a number in his. Oh my god. We're putting the particles off again. Like, this is absurd. It's super stupid, but like this, I should be able to toggle every particle individually, but somehow the overrule just hijacks it. I'm probably doing something wrong. Guys, you wanna see something really funny? I got Naked and Afraid posters myself, but I had to type in a name for the shipping, and the posters get delivered through SB's merch company. Give me 1 second, I'll show you something like really dumb but really funny. Okay, wait, let me make sure I see my OBS. Okay, you guys ready to see it? This is actual from my delivery that I got from SB's company. And then I uploaded it in Naked and Afraid Discord. It was so dumb, but low-key so funny. Oh, let's go back to game display. That's dumb. Why did Naked and Afraid 2 take a year? I do think like it's gonna be a while before the next season. Naked and Afraid is pretty like surely it takes some time to think about a lot of middle names, right? I can't believe it just worked. But there's like with Naked and Afraid, there's a lot of like thinking about how to improve the season. There's a lot of organizing to get everybody ready, but like honestly, it's not that complicated development wise, because we play a really dangerous game really close to vanilla. So we could do another like Naked and Afraid season 2 months later, but if we do like a season every 2 months, it's gonna be way less exciting in the long run. Dude, just stop. So I definitely think that season 3 is not gonna be a year, but it's gonna be close to a year, because I think like it's more fun. The concept is more fun if it's fresh every time, rather than, oh, there's another Naked and Afraid. Because like, I think we could do it for a long time if we don't overdo it. And if we overdo it, it's going to be really hype for a little bit and then it's going to die down. Who's the game master? I deny all charges. Couldn't be me. It's nice when it's rare. Snazzy? Yeah, that's how I feel. And I have some good ideas for like future seasons. So we'll make something cool for season 3 when it comes around. I think my best ideas, like the ones that I like the most, are ideas for past season 3 though. That's like more season 4 and 5. Chico, welcome to the stream. Will there be 30 players? I don't think so. I think what I would really like, but not for the next season, is to have like a qualifier event first with 40 people, and then only like the 20 who qualify get to play Naked and Afraid. Mog's never gonna play again? No. Like, maybe we give Mog a wild card. Like, he needs to at least survive episode 1 once, right? Dude, I've been throwing so much shade on Mog. I genuinely believe that he's gonna crush it. But he needs to learn a few things. He has the actual game skills. He's not incapable of moving around normally. He just makes dumb decisions because he's not used to high mountains and he's not used to caves. And both those things, they appear in Naked and Afraid. It just throws him off. If we played Naked and Afraid super flat, he would absolutely immediately die. But he would feel at home, you know? So it'd be different. That's what I'm saying. Dude, like, super flat no armor is the hardest thing ever. I used that back in the day to, like, get better at hardcore. Because if you put super flat to night mode, it just gets so hectic. But it's a great way, like probably the best way, to learn how to read mob movements. And that really helps if you're bad at the game and you can't aim. Which was me back in the day. I mean, the aim is still questionable. But it's better, or it's less bad. I just thought that sheep was a skeleton. King Brainroll, watching your streams gives such an interesting perspective on big builds and grinds. You've been placing snow for so long, right? And like we're not even close to being done. Honestly, I think like a lot of unexpected time goes into just setting the stage for a build. Because like honestly the build looks the build is there, right? So I've built that a long time ago, but it just looks way better if the world around it makes sense. And sometimes that just means placing snow for 10 hours. Comes with the territory. Any thank you means a lot. Have I ever made that crossbow weapon? Just a regular crossbow? I don't use it much, but it's actually really cool for gameplay. I might have to, I used it like on the way back home, when I was running around in UHCG in my prequel episode. It's kind of cool because you can just have a loaded crossbow in your hotbar, and then when you end up in a clutch situation, you just whip it out, get a shot off, and it doesn't really take any time at all. Crossbow with fireworks are very strong. Season 1, like my previous hardcore series, I actually used them to fight withers. Because like multiple withers against a crossbow with fireworks don't stand a chance. Especially with quick drop, but nowadays we can maze and that's more fun. Dude, I am ready for dinner today. I'm like actually a bit hungry. It was leg day. I need fuel. What we eat? Either Greek or something classic Dutch. Just potatoes, meat, vegetables. Do we have to make the food? Yeah, we already have the groceries. I'll cook after dinner. Or cook after dinner is not a great plan. Cook after stream. Cooking after dinner would be good. What's my wither kill stat? Lance, that's an interesting question. $145. Should we add 4 to that? Eric? Yeah, exactly. Silly Kingdom new UHCG video is If everything goes according to plan, 2.5 weeks. Actually, a little over 2. Add 5. I'm sure. Make it around 150. Yeah, we should. Why 4? 4 just works for my setup, but we can do 5. We should probably go like after nighttime though, just for visibility. I'll use nighttime to get some extra snow, break a shovel, and then when night is over, we'll kill 5 withers. I don't exactly know how I'm gonna set it up yet with 5. I'll probably set them up straight rather than laying down. Save some space. You're eating lasagna? Dude, I'm so jealous. I want that. I miss the layer. Snazzy? I don't think I really mind. I think you're definitely not gonna see like a missing layer in the entire build. I placed like half the layers on that tree double. Lars, welcome to the stream, by the way, dude. I didn't see you until now. I hope you're doing good. How do you live with missing random subalts? It's really simple. Like, if you know you're not gonna see it, why fix it? It doesn't really matter. And like, if I'll see it happen, I'll definitely fix it. But if I don't see it happen, I don't think it's worth like looking for it. Especially since we're not gonna completely cover the ground. Like, we have... Dude, I randomly zoomed in on a pillager brigade. I didn't know who were there. What I was trying to show is there's like little holes in the grass as well, because we didn't fully cover the swamp in snow. So it's kind of matches the aesthetic. Doesn't really matter. Drowning! 3 hours of blazing snow is crazy. Holy patience. Dude, when things get really grindy, sometimes I just, like, when it gets really grindy to the point where it's like, I really don't want to do it anymore, I start feeling bad about making you guys watch it on stream. And like, if I don't have to record for other videos, I'll just start locking in around stream as well. And sometimes, like, I'll do a 15-hour day of something stupid like this just to get it over with. Because, like, the only way... once you start it, you know that it's worth it to do it. Because it will make a big difference for how this entire area looks. And then, if it's worth it to do it, just try to get it over with so you can move past it and do something else. I missed the leaf. Kiwi cat. It happens. It happens. I'm not too worried about it. I'll say it again. Really just hanging out with you. Interactive podcast for the win. Hell yeah. Dude, there's so much potential to get better with the... I was going to say wind charges. Breeze balls. I'm only starting to see it now because I saw a little bit of maze PvP the other day. Dude, you know what's crazy? Sometimes you sort of discover that the skill ceiling for something is way, way higher than you thought it was. But then there's somebody who actually discovered that. As in, like, when you see somebody absolutely outrageous, just way better than anyone else, they had to invent all the stuff first. Especially, like, if something's new, like the maze, which wasn't introduced all that long ago. That's like a process, dude, figuring it out from scratch. Actually impressive. Lars, what have I done in the last 813 days? This might sound crazy, but I would have trouble telling you. I think the biggest breakthrough we made is the teleporter system. And then beyond that, we've just been doing lots of smaller chores that need to happen. Drani, have I started thinking about what I'm going to do for 10k days? So I'm not really gonna do anything specific building wise for 10k days, I think, because there's something really, really big that's gonna happen before 10k days, and that's kind of where my head is at. And I know exactly what I'm gonna do for that. I just can't tell you guys. But I know like what things I gotta... Oh my god, this is where my toolbox is. That's not okay. Dude, that makes me think that maybe Clown doesn't have it after all. Because like that's a wacky place for a toolbox. I could forget it there for a long time. That one leave. Ah, it's fine. It's fine. Oh. Dude, I'm thrown off by that guy's footsteps. It used to be live. Now everyone just Googles tutorials. It's sad. I don't know, Griff, because like the cool thing about the tutorials is that it raises the skill ceiling like overall. Like everybody gets better because there's stuff to learn. And then like it forces the people that pioneer everything to pioneer more. So I don't think there's really anything bad about that. Really have pink hair IRL. Kiwi cut I had for like I did for about 7 years, and nowadays it's blonde. Dude, that snowman top left on my screen, it throws me off so bad. Like I felt multiple times that I was about to just be jumped. Udu 702k subs and growing. Yes, dude, it's like we're back on track. I fixed a lot of things this year. Scrambled or boiled eggs? I eat boiled more, but scrambled is better. Be jumped by a snowman? Dude, I would totally win, I swear. Seamus Kelly, is this Java or Bedrock? Haven't played Minecraft in a few years. Nothing looks familiar. So it's Java and I have shaders on. I think that could definitely throw you for a loop. Bearcat, I think I win against Snowman. Yeah, 100%. Seamus, like, wait for 5 to 10 minutes and you'll see something absolutely bizarre where you go like, you're playing modded, right? This is not real. This is not a vanilla game. Because they added a weapon that is so outrageous that it just doesn't make sense that it's actually a thing. But it is, and I think it's really flipping cool. I just have to go... I was low-key waiting for nighttime, but what I could do Let's just wait out the phantoms, knock them out first, and then spawn in 5 withers and see how it goes. Honestly, that sounds like a great plan. Let's do it. How do you find inspiration to keep playing the world? Dude, I have way more ideas than I have time to execute them. Like, the inspiration is just... That's the part that comes easy for me. Oh, wait for a surprise? Seamus. Alright, dude, thank you for pointing me in the right direction there. Okay, let's get all that stuff. Can you move over, please? We were stuck in a catch-22 there. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna need these. And... what else do I need? I definitely wanna have more rockets in my inventory. I think the quickest way to go there is just fly, honestly. I think sun is coming up anyway, so we're gonna be chill. Mahida, welcome in. Wait, I put my rockets away rather than grab new ones. Dude, this is some wacky terrain. I think I gotta be over here. Yeah, I recognize this place. A little bit to the left. Guys, what do you need to, like... what's the spacing for withers? They can't be right next to each other, right? We'll figure out. I'll turn shaders off. And we'll just hope that we're alright. That should work, right? Okay, guys, this is gonna be a little crazy. Somehow, it looks way wilder like this. Let me do something before we do this. Let me turn my master volume down, or you guys are gonna lose it. Oh, that was a heavy hit. Done. Doesn't this look super modded if you've been away from the game for a while? almost missed stream. Dude, this is clutch. Showed up right on time. Now I just gotta find the nether stars. Dude, I am like wrecking some of the floor here over time. I think this is a star. Oh, I've only found one so far. What the hell? Did you guys see that guardian tail sticking out of that pillar? Okay, that's 3. Is it a hammer that you're using? When did it add a hammer? It's called the mace. And it has a stupid enchantment called Wind Burst, which I absolutely flippin' love. It got added in version 1.21, the Tricky Trials update. And it's just absurd. Like, there's nothing like it, but it's so good and so fun to play with. Oh, guys, I have one more here. I think the, like, 5th nether star is forfeit, honestly. Wait, there's XP here? Is this it? There's guardians here, but... yeah, I think that star is a goner. Guys, let's head home. Go call it a day. I'm gonna put some more... well, not this. F3B and... shaders. How many withers did I fight? 5. Should try do a barrel roll mod? Drowny? It looks so sick. Barrel mod. I do think like it's intense for streaming though. If you're not playing, it's like a bit heavy to look at. Looney, do you have a wither skull farm or just kill them naturally? Yeah, I have a wither skull farm. Pretty basic ENX04 thing. I love that ENX04 farms are now basic, although they're pretty advanced. Okay, let's teleport to the starter house. That should take a second because starter house has the longest wires. Better Pulse, welcome to the stream, by the way. Thank you for being here. And DK Teddy, thank you for the follow. Ooh, guys, let's go to the, into the Hall of Fame through like the entrance that we don't normally use. I think a lot of people don't know this one exists. Guys, this is a pretty wild room, but once a year, I go through my world. George Gaming, thank you for the follow. Once a year, I go through my world and I clean up all the shulker blocks that were left behind. So in this room, I make art installations out of those. The first year we did that, 1 year anniversary of the world, we made that flower down there. And then the second year, we made this mask. And the third year, we made this vortex. This room is not completely finished, by the way. So maybe we'll have to work on decorating a little bit sometime soon as well. Will I replace all the gray stone blocks with gray shulker boxes? Absolutely not. Guys, we have a banger song to finish off the stream. I want to thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you want to be in the book, now is a good time to get your name in the chat. We're going to put Chester Tube in. We're going to put Lance in. We're going to put Droony in the book, or Drowny. I have no idea how to pronounce your name, but a man tries. We're going to put Dagger Cat 001 in there. Snazzy makes it in. We'll get AJ and WoW in there. Darth WoW. And then we'll put me and Nina in there as well. We have XD, QRKK, and then Katana, I want to believe, but holy hell, your name. Dark Katana. Your name is terrible to type. Lars Double R goes in. Moses Mom raiding in at the exit song. We're doing the pass the button. Have us. Hey, kiddo, racing to lunch. Have a great stream. Thank you for checking in. We're gonna put you in the name. Anybody coming in through the raid, welcome to my channel. My name is Looney. I'm gonna raid you guys out to another stream because we're literally right now putting some names in the book to call it a day. Avery Bob goes in. We put Lars in there. We're gonna put Black Belt MC in there. Dude, it's such a good song. It's such a good edit of a song too. End of stream raid happens. We'll put Josh Gaming in book. Reaper makes it in. Gravestone's Corner. Jonathan. Samuel makes it in. We have Seamus Kelly. I hope I got it right now on the pronunciation. Naomi, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. We're going to put you in the book. DK Teddy makes it in as well. Dude, I'm always banging out to the drop. Put Taha in the book. Dude, thank you for being here. Griff wasn't in yet. 999. Sharky, good to see you. And with that, guys, we're signing off for September 25th, 2025. Thank you so much for watching. We're going to put the book over here in the library. And then we continue our grindy business tomorrow. Guys, if you're watching on YouTube, thank you for showing up with so many people. It's actually incredible. Hope to see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Until then, Looney out. And if you guys are watching